As one of his teammates had binned the ball on the edge of the box. Seeing Garcia's header again. Tremendous diving save. Junior Reis. Now here come Villarreal again, raining down the right-hand side. White and yellow shirts flooding forward. Here's Pepe trying to burst into the box. Lifted to this near side. Cardona tried to put it across. Garcia put it behind for a corner. Lovely counter-attack again from Villarreal. And again down that right-hand side.
Cuma kan nggak jadi pesta, pestanya kurang nikmat lah kalau kalah di kandang.
They're enjoying a lot of success in doing so. Surely one of the
Yuk kita lihat Bobby Barcelona melawan Villarreal.
Baina takes the corner, played
Lihat
back to him, swings
komentarnya
it
di sini
over.
di bawah. Tak habis ini ya.
Behind by Barcelona.
Oke.
It's Villarreal's turn to have a little spell of pressure. Barcelona won't want to go too down, that's for sure. Another corner on this left-hand side. Alex Baina to take the corner kick. Drifts it in. Dangerous one. Away by Ter Stegen. Headed back in. Cleared by Barcelona. And now Lamine Yamal sets Fermin Lopez running down the right-hand side. He tried to return it to Lamine Yamal. Defender in the way. Pau Navarro, important foot, because otherwise it would have run through to Lamine Yamal and he'd been in on goal. But Lamine Yamal and the box. From around the edge of the box and the D. And he's unerringly found the corner.
2-1,
And Barcelona have
2-1.
turned this game around in
Bang,
first
berapa
half
menit
stoppage time.
pertandingan? 5 menit pertandingan
Barcelona
telepon.
2, Villarreal 1. Fermin Lopez. A lovely goal. Well, he scored the second goal in the title-sealing win at Espanyol
Pesta Barcelona
on Wednesday. And he's found the net again here. He's all smiles. Picked it up. He was on the edge of the D. And he's lashed it into the corner. What a cracking strike with his left foot. Junior Reis just watched that as it flew past him.
Statistik
No chance at all.
tetap yang terbaik
Fermin
dari
Lopez,
Garcia.
a beauty. Barcelona 2,
Pedri,
Villarreal 1.
porosnya dari
It's a
Pedri,
kiss from
bro.
the Liga goal of the season for Fermin Lopez. And that's almost the last full stuff. Sixth La Liga goal of the season.
Bro, kok 5,9 ratingnya.
And that's almost the last act of the half because referee Muniera blows the whistle. Well, it started so well for the Yellow Submarine. They struck early through Jose Perez after he was put through by Nicolas Pepe. But Lamine Yamal leveled matters with a glorious left foot strike. And then Fermin Lopez said, well,
Babak kedua.
Near touchline.
Barcelona sementara unggul
Short of the halfway
2-1
line.
atas Villarreal.
Barcelona take the free kick quickly. Frankie de Jong.
Tapi Barcelona ini sudah dipastikan juara, bro.
Centre circle.
Jadi kalau sudah dipastikan juara pasti angkat trofi lah, Brody. Cuma ini kan kalau angkat trofi di kandang tapi kalah sama Villarreal kan kurang afdol juga. Go Barca.
Quite manage it. Through to Tiano Barry, doesn't reach him. De Jong to Inigo Martinez. Here's Palcabarsi. Barsi to Eric Garcia. Garcia picks it up once more. Fermin Lopez on the far touchline. Lovely weaving run by Lopez as he runs in field. Finds Rafinha. Rafinha has Baldi on his outside. Can Baldi pull it back? Well, he did just about keep the ball in play, I think. The referee says he didn't. But it was another good thrust down that side, and it was started by Lopez's jinking run across the pitch between defenders. He's got that ball on a piece of string this afternoon is Fermin Lopez. Having a wonderful game. He's an unsung hero of this team, I think. What do you think, Barcelona fans? If you're tuned into our broadcast, let me know what you think about Fermin Lopez. Ellis_red on X, that's ELLIS_red on X, as Barreiro is brought down by Robert Lewandowski. Just 8 fouls in the game so far, 4 from either side. It's generally been allowed to flow this match. Here come Villarreal again, trying to play a ball out to the left-hand side. Barry takes it on his chest and managed to keep hold of the ball, but he then tried to spray it out to the left-hand side for Cardona, who was pressing forward on the left, but got too much on the ball and was out for a throw. So Barcelona again start from deep. Frankie de Jong, that's loose from him. Villarreal pick the ball up on the left-hand side. They can get a ball in from the left here. Hits Palcabarsi. Still in possession though. They've played it into the box. Here's a chance. They've dinked it over the goalkeeper and it's 2-2. 2-2. Good finish. Referee's given the goal. Says there was no offside. It's been tucked away in really good style. I think it's Santi Comasana who has put it in the net. Barcelona are asking that it's checked for offside. But the ball was dinked through. Comasana took it on the left-hand side of the box. And as Marc-Andre ter Stegen came out, he's well onside. Well onside. 2 Barcelona defenders, too slow coming out. He took it on his right foot and then dinked it over Marc-Andre ter Stegen with his left. Lovely finish from Comasana, and it's 2-2. So Villarreal, who struck early in the first half, have struck early in the second as well. Lovely goal from Comasana. It's his first La Liga goal of the season for Villarreal. And he's picked a good moment. Lovely finish. He too blows a kiss to someone in the crowd. Referee's given the goal because VAR checked for the offside, but he was well on. It was probably a yard and a half onside. Baldi and another of the defenders slow coming out. So Barcelona have been caught again. It could be a precious point for Villarreal if they keep it. Betis trailing. They're in pretty good shape here. Villarreal is 6 points clear in the race to finish 5th. Only 1 game to come after this, so that would be enough to seal their spot. Betis have got to mount the mother of all comebacks against Atletico Madrid. It's not an easy thing to do against the side so defensively adept. Barcelona looking to come again themselves. Villarreal trying to keep it in on the far side for a long ball forward, but it's over the dead ball line for a goal kick. Nancy Flick looks mildly irritated by that leveller. The side have won the title, but wants them to stay professional to the very end to complete the job. Lewandowski tried to touch it off for Villarreal there, but his touch was too heavy. Lewandowski's not had too many chances today. Doesn't look like catching Kylian Mbappe in the race for the for Spain's golden boot. Free kick to Barcelona. It's the halfway line and Frankie de Jong. Santiago Martinez. Baldi on this near side the left. It was one of those slow coming out to play the offside for that Villarreal goal. Kabasi might have been the other culprit. Here's Villarreal on the right hand side for Barcelona. Teasing Cardona. Gets it across. Whoa. Closing in at the far post was Rafinha, but he couldn't get anything on it. Teasing, enticing ball. But Rafinha stretched for it with his left foot, but couldn't get anything on it. Pepe can't control that ball played to him. Barcelona are back in possession. Well, Barcelona gave away a goal early in the first half and found two in reply to take the lead. They've given away one early in the second half. Can they respond again? Here's Baldi across the box, away by Logan Costa. Now Villarreal get a chance to run the ball clear. It was a foul by one of the Barcelona players. It was Gavi. We ask really, if a foul's committed by a Barcelona player, it's usually Gavi. Or sometimes Marc Gasardo if he's on the pitch. They are terriers, both of them. VAR confirming that there was no offside on that last incident. And that's what we all suspected. Well, that ball to Nicola Pepe doesn't give him too much chance. So play this near side. The flag had gone up anyway for an offside, so free kick to Barcelona in the centre circle. De Jong took it. Fermin Lopez, Villarreal. There is Frankie de Jong. It's back with Pau Kabasi on the halfway line. Kabasi linking up with Baldi. Baldi runs in field. It's short to Gavi. Gavi to this near touchline. Rafinha. Gavi once more. Just tucks it to his right. It's Frankie de Jong and now Pau Kabasi. Villarreal, right hand side. Again running up against Cardona. Cardona gets a tackle in. Cardona gets a tackle in. Gives away a throw. On the far side. Villarreal planning to bring on another substitution. So we'll bring you up to date with that as soon as it happens. Maybe Suarez. Sure. We'll confirm that for you. Baldi plays it inside. Frankie de Jong turns away from the challenge. Plays it out to the right hand side. Villarreal once more. Again looking to come in on that left foot. Dinked a ball into the box. Rafinha tucks it back. Oh, it's almost gathered in by Gavi. And if he could have done, he might have got a shot off. But Villarreal have played it forward. Well, initially, Tierno Barry did well, but then he misplaced the pass. Played through by Barcelona. Here's Rafinha pulling it back towards the penalty spot. Nicked off the toe of Villarreal. Villarreal can clear. And they will come again instead. Bainer playing a ball to the right-hand side. Here's Nicola Pepe running up against Baldi. Dinks it across. Barry trying to get onto it. Can he keep it in on the far side? I think he has just about kept it in. He's played it back. Lofted into the penalty area. Kabasi got back to cover. Pino tried to get it over the top of him. Kabasi blocked it. Yeah, he did just keep that ball in on the dead ball line, did Tierno Barry. We'll get another change, I think. It's another substitution for Villarreal. It's going to be Guy that's going to come on, in fact. He's going to enter the fray. Here's Guy. He's going to come, Pape Guy. He's going to come into the game. Maybe for the goal scorer, Comasana. Just seeing his goal again, dinked over Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Lovely finish. Very delicate. Oh no, it's Pareo who's gone off, in fact. So Pape Guy is on for Pareo. Ball is back with Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Forward, first touch for Guy. Put it out on the far side. Throw to Villarreal, who've found their feet again in this second half as we're 2 minutes from the hour. Barcelona 2, Villarreal 2. Great game to watch this. Here's Navarro. He's challenged. He's out on the near side. It's going to be a throw to Barcelona. They've taken it already. Gavi plays a diagonal ball to the path of Kabasi. Frenkie de Jong in the centre circle. Again looks to go right. Lamine Yamal on the ball, playing it down the line. Lopez, his cross is blocked by Logan Costa, only at the expense of a corner. So a corner to Barcelona on the right hand side, taken short by Lopez. Lamine Yamal jinking around, looking to take on his man. Can't get past Pino for the moment. Got hold of it though, still got it. Lamine Yamal tries to jink past another one, but Santi Comasana stood in his way. Villarreal got it over the sideline for a throw, but they've got another player down injured now off the pitch. Whether it's Cardona, but the referee says we can play on because the player's off the pitch injured. Seem to have stopped, however. Player in considerable pain here, it would seem. Maybe Pino, after the challenge from Lamine Yamal, who eased him out of the way to stay on the ball. Marcelino looking at his notes. If he needs to replace his player. Pino's still down. Receiving treatment. Seems to have got a whack in the abdomen. So they're playing with 10 at the moment. Are the visitors. Lopez to Baldi, just short of the left edge. Plays it into the penalty area. Good covering, defending. And the offside flag was up anyway against Robert Lewandowski. So that's a free kick to Villarreal. Lofted that ball forward. It's been allowed to go out on the near side by Alejandro Baldi. Throws it into Inigo Martinez. Martinez has Frenkie de Jong to his right. He's taken the ball into the Villarreal half, but not with any great urgency. Young now plays the ball to his right hand side. It's worked out to the far side, and Fermin Lopez back inside to De Jong. He go left this time. Finds Gavi. Gavi to Pau Kabasi in the centre circle. Barcelona probing, looking for a way in. There's Baldi on the left. Tucks it inside. Gavi. Frenkie de Jong curls the ball into the path of Lamine Yamal. De Jong again chips another good ball in. Baldi tried to play it across, but didn't get enough on it. Real were able to work it away from the penalty area, but only to Rafinha, who can begin to bring it back again. De Jong again finds Yamal out on that right-hand side. Yamal takes his man on, tries to drill it across the box. Defender slides in, puts it behind for a corner. I think we've seen the last of Yeremy Pino. I think his abdominal issue is going to force him off the field. Looks in tears, the Villarreal midfielder. Balls back to the edge of the box for Barcelona. Lamine Yamal, here's Lopez again with another crack. Doesn't get enough on that. I think Tierno Barry got something on it to take a bit of way off it. And it trickled through to Junior Reis. Villarreal win themselves a free kick this near touchline. About to make a double substitution. I thought Marcelino was making notes even before Yeremy Pino hurt himself. Seems to be the sort of upper abdomen and lower chest, so definitely got a problem. You see Tajan Buchanan come on in Pino's stead. We'll have another substitution as well. Just waiting to... oh, it's Campuala who's going to come on in place of Navarro. So Willy Campuala is on, the Zaire-born French citizen. Spent 4 years at Manchester United, made 10 appearances for the Old Trafford side. He joined last summer from the Manchester club on a 5-year deal. Willy Campuala. So he's on to see how he can affect the game. Alejandro Baldi picks it up for Barcelona. Runs in field, harassed by Comasana. They've worked it Barcelona to Rafinha on this left-hand side. Rafinha jinking. It's a great season, perhaps not so much so in the last couple of games, but he's had a wonderful year in Barcelona colours. There's Eric Garcia, Lamine Yamal, little 1-2 again with Fermin Lopez, and he cracked the shot from the edge of the box, but it was straight into the midriff of Reis, who held on to it well. Again, another lovely little bit of link-up play between Lamine Yamal and Fermin Lopez. Tierno Barry goes sprawling from a ball forward, out of defence by Villarreal, but nothing given to him. Barcelona back in possession, 65 minutes played. A Flash Score Live audio commentary service on the day when Barcelona are to receive the La Liga trophy. It's 2-2 against Villarreal. Will they celebrate receiving the trophy with a win, or can Villarreal get a point, or perhaps even more? Here comes Nicola Pepe striding forward. If he can play the ball out left, well, he did play it out left, but it wasn't a great pass. It was meant to go further forward to the left than that. He mishit the pass. Marcelino, in his technical area, looks at his man and says, effectively, what was that? It's Lamine Yamal. 30 yards out from Barcelona on the right-hand side. He's received it back again. What will he do this time? Again, he tries to play that outside the foot pass. Punched to the edge of the area by Reis. Helped further clear by Villarreal, who are getting penned back again by Barcelona. He had a stint like this in the first half as well. Yamal, Robert Lewandowski has come to Baldi on the left edge, back to Gavi. Gavi plays it to Fermin Lopez. Fermin Fermin Lopez turns away from defenders, but he's retreating away from the goal at this stage. Has it back again. He's retreating further. He's given it to Frankie de Jong, 35 yards out, central position. Tries to toe poke it through to Lewandowski. Doesn't come off. Lewandowski left a little frustrated by that. Nicola Pepe tries to go again down the right-hand side, but the ball back to him is overhit. Martinez retrieves it for Barcelona. Comes forward once more. To the left-hand side, Rafinha. Rafinha to Baldi. Not much has come down the left-hand side for Barcelona. It's mostly gone to Lamine Yamal. They tried to play it out to him again there, but the ball's ricocheted to Tierno Barry. Didn't control it well though. Knocked it too far ahead of himself, and Inigo Martinez was able to steal in and pinch the ball. Here's Frankie de Jong bursting into the box on the left-hand side. Rafinha now, faced by the defender, turns away from him, plays it to the edge of the box. Gavi tries a shot, blocked. And again, Nicola Pepe will try and run it out down the right-hand side. He's forced to come back on himself, though. And Villarreal, oh, they've given it away. Poor pass from Comasana. Here's Fermin Lopez. He'll run for Lamine Yamal, who puts it across the box. He was looking for Rafinha. Junior Reis, the goalkeeper, was in the way. His sky blue kit reached it and snuffed out the danger. Villarreal are giving the ball away too often when they're trying to bring it out of defence, and they've done so again. Rafinha backtracking, robs his man, pinched it off Alex Bainer. Here's Lamine Yamal once again, got a man on the overlap, but plays it inside to Fermin Lopez. Frankie de Jong, now Baldi, left edge, advancing towards the byline, pulls it across, defender well positioned, manages to get it clear of the area. Nicola Pepe links up with Bainer. It's played back into the right back position, but the clearance only falls for Frankie de Jong. Pressure increasing from Barcelona. Lamine Yamal dinks it in. Rafinha takes it, looks to bend it, but it's asking a bit too much. He was stretching for it with his right foot, tried to bend it in the far corner, but the overstretch to reach the ball meant he couldn't wrap his foot round it properly, and it was always going wide of the far post. Just stretching and leaning back a fraction. The Leeds man, of course, Rafinha, worked with Bielsa at Ellen Road. We've learned a few things from him, that's for sure. He went to Spain with him. We're having a water break once again on this hot evening in Barcelona. It's obviously an organised water break because they've had one in each half. Let me run you down the scores. Let's go to Betis 1. Pablo Fornals, the former West Ham player, has got a goal back for Betis in that game. Celta Vigo 1, Vallecano 2. Las Palmas 0, Leganés 1. So Leganés are still holding on. Mallorca 0, Getafe 2. That will make Getafe safe. Osasuna 1, Espanyol 0. So could come down to Leganés or Espanyol on the last day for survival. Real Sociedad 2, Girona 1. Valladolid 0, Alaves 1. That will make Alaves safe. Sevilla 0, Real Madrid 0. And Valencia 0, Athletic Club 0. That's brought you right up to date as the drinks break ends here at the Olympic Stadium. Yamal and Gavi return to the pitch, exchanging a word or two as they go. So we've got 18 and a half minutes, a little bit more because of the drinks break. We've got a Mexican wave going around the Olympic Stadium. I'm really not sure why. Football's been too good for that, really. I always associate Mexican waves not with celebrations of league titles, but with boredom these days. I'm not sure why anybody should be bored watching this game of football. Yamal tries that outside of the foot pass again. He's looking for Fermin Lopez, who'd run into the right-hand side of the box, but the teenager overhit it. It's the halfway line. Tierno Barry hits the ball down. Villarreal pick the ball up, but they forced back into their own half by pressure on the ball from Barcelona. Wala got involved in trying to tidy things up. Ball out to this near side, but no chance for Pepe getting that. Junior Reis didn't hit that properly at all. Sailed over Pepe's head. Eric Garcia's coming off. You can see Hector Fort in his position, and Robert Lewandowski's being withdrawn for Pau Victor. So I don't think Robert Lewandowski is going to be the Golden Boot winner. I think we can say that's going to be Mbappe's, unless Lewandowski can score 4 goals in the last game. He looks a little disappointed. He's not been very involved in this game, really, hasn't the Polish legend. Off comes Eric Garcia. Hector Fort, complete with bandana. Certainly a white headband is on in his stead. It's underway again. Barcelona with the ball in their own half. 16 and a bit minutes of normal time to play, plus whatever referee Muniera has added on for stoppages. Gavi, Frankie de Jong, Yamal. The pace of the game has perhaps dropped a fraction. It was pretty intense in the first half. Frankie de Jong being harassed. He said he was being fouled. I'm not sure he was really. But, referee Muniera had other ideas. There was fair pressure from behind. So, as I say, the referee didn't agree with me. Costa hoists the ball away. Tierno Barry again tries to chest the ball down into the path of a teammate. He says he was being lent on and gives a free kick to Villarreal, short of the centre circle. So, the 5th successive Liga win. First time in 9 years. May evade Villarreal, but they've played very well here. They've got a few forward here, though. Here is Comasana again, and he's put it over the bar under pressure from Baldi. He wants a corner. He's not going to get one. I didn't think it was a corner. It just sailed up off his foot. Here's Fermin Lopez finding Rafinha as Barcelona attempt to counter-attack. Frankie de Jong, Yamal. He's going to try it again with his left foot. Again, this time it's chest high to Junior Reis, and he pats it down in front of himself. Gathers it in. So it remains 2-2. Real equalised early in the second half to level up the scores. Barcelona haven't been able to get back in front again. Forward come Villarreal. They've given the ball away though to Pau Kabasi. Kabasi to Fermin Lopez. Here's Rafinha, left-hand side, drives it across. Wide of the far post. Not his best finish, that really. Felt like he snatched at that one a fraction. Pau Kabasi's interception was good. Fermin Lopez fed it out to the right-hand side, the left-hand side, but Rafinha, yeah, I think he snatched the shot a little bit. So it was going wide. Pepe's gone off. Gerrard has come on in his place to take his position on the right-hand side. You would say Gerard Moreno. Gerrard, Barcelona once more. The final third of Villarreal, Worked it out to the right-hand side. Yamal trying to exchange passes. Villarreal get a body in the way and force the foul. The free kick. It's Logan Costa who was brought to ground. So a free kick, which Junior Reis comes out of his penalty area to turn to his right. They'll loft it to the left-hand side. Well, they keep it in play, but they present it straight to Barcelona. Here they come again. Rafinha on the edge of the penalty area, into the box. Fermin Lopez for once doesn't control the ball, and it doesn't run kindly for Pau Victor. Reis is able to claim. But, I think if you're looking for a man of the match so far today, you wouldn't look much further than Fermin Lopez. Really has been everywhere. Play forward. Now with Villarreal on the left-hand side. They wanted a ball played to this right-hand side earlier than it was. It's come to Buchanan. He's played it back to Cambuala. They have it in the back line. Tierno Barry turns it to the left-hand side. There's Barry, hoisted forward now by Villarreal. Buchanan tried to take it. Intervention from Rafinha. Plays it off his man and out for a throw to Barcelona. Just doing his dirty work there was Rafinha. Afraid to come back and get stuck in when Barcelona haven't got the ball. It's not all about being full of flair and beautiful. There are some tough bits to do as well. Particularly when you attack as much as Barcelona, you have to have some people that are willing to get back and cover. They might need to cover again here. Sliding challenge from Pau Victor. Seeks a throw on the far side. It's a good strong run that. Gabasi got in and got the tackle in. Here come Villarreal again across the box. Surely this is a goal. It is 3-2. Well, well, well. Ball travelled right across the box. And I think it's Buchanan that stuck the ball in the net. It is. It's the substitute. Tajon Buchanan has rifled it in. There weren't enough people doing dirty work for Barcelona there. They didn't stop the cross from the left, and they didn't stop it travelling right across the box to the right-hand side. I think they switched off at the throw. Oh, Hector Fort was ball watching. Ball came across. Buchanan was all on his own. And Gavi couldn't get across and get the tackle in. So Villarreal have turned the game around again. And Tajon Buchanan has fired them in front. Very, very good finish that. That's his first La Liga goal of the season as well. For Tajon Buchanan. What a good goal that is. 26-year-old from Canada. 45 caps, 4 goals. Inter Milan's his parent club. He's on loan here for the second half of the season. And he may have just confirmed that Villarreal are going to be in the Champions League next year. So even if he goes back to his parent club, that's a pretty good parting gift. Inter Milan might want to Villarreal might want to keep him. They won't be in touch with the Italian giants, who of course are in the Champions League later this month, the last day of this month. You can hear that too here on the Flash Score audio commentary service. Well, Barcelona trailed 1-0, they led 2-1 and they now trail 3-2. Here's Alejandro Balde. Gavi. Back to Inigo Martinez. Barcelona have got just 8.5 minutes to get something from the game now. Gavi tried to play it across. Managed to keep hold of possession of the ball. But that's what happens sometimes when you bring substitutes on. Hector Fort wasn't really at the pace of the game. He just wasn't mentally switched on. Here's Lamine Yamal into the penalty area. Away by Villarreal. 1/4. Got the ball away. Hansi Flick is looking at his side being presented with the Liga trophy following their first defeat of 2025, domestically speaking. Unless they can find a leveller. Alejandro Baldi. It's been a great game, this really has. Baldi to Fermin Lopez. Doesn't deserve to be on the losing side, that's for sure. Neither does Lamine Yamal.
Barcelona,
Doesn't mean they won't
tapi
be.
nggak apa-apa lah.
Yamal steps
Katakan
inside a
Barcelona
challenge.
juara La Liga.
Boy,
Ya kan?
he went to trigger off a
La
shot. I
Liga.
think that's a complete air shot
Cuma
by
pestanya kurang nikmat aja karena
Lamine Yamal.
dihargai dengan kekalahan. Mungkin
teenager
ini kan
has
masih menit 80.
moments where
Masih ada 10 menit lagi, Brody.
you can be a park player when you're a superstar. Those sort of things can happen. Ball out on the right, ball on the right hand side into the box, headed away by 1/4. Logan Costa hit the deck as he tried to head the ball away. It's Baldi. Baldi to Gavi. Frankie de Jong turns and faces the Villarreal goal. It's Barsi. Barsi out wide to Lamine Yamal. Back to Frankie de Jong again. 35 yards out. Right hand side once more. Lamine Yamal, who's a bit further in from the flank. Gavi central position. He's played it to Hector Fort. Hector Fort to Rafinha. Looking to him now to find a goal with Lewandowski no longer on the pitch. It's Inigo Martinez. Alejandro Baldi. He's not managed to get right along the touchline much in this half. Pal Victor into the box, fisted away by Junior Reis. Retrieved on the far side by Hector Fort. In fact, he lets the ball go out for a throw. It's about 15 yards from the corner flag. Danny Olmo's going to come on for Gavi, which says to me that Hansi Flick's not prepared to lose the last home game of the season. So a more defensive player off and Danny Olmo on. Danny Olmo, who wonderful European Championships last year for Spain, really came to the fore in that championship. And he produced some magic here. Rafinha tries to skip into the box, but Willy Cambuala stands in his way. Clears the ball almost to the halfway line. Inigo Martinez back to Rafinha, who can take on Cambuala once more. But he plays it into a more central area to Olmo instead. Frankie de Jong to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Fermin Lopez is in the box. Lamine Yamal looks to get it on his left foot again, and my word, I thought that was going to sail in the net. I think it's just flown over the bar. Let's have a look from this side. Plenty of fizz in the shot, but actually it was further wide than I thought. A bit like the Rafinha one of a little while ago. He was just overstretching. Couldn't bend his foot round the ball. Gavi has made his way back to the dugouts from around the pitch. It's a free kick to Villarreal on this near side. They've taken it already. They're trying to come through the centre of the pitch. Foul committed. Yellow card shown. There's Dani Olmo in the book. He's only been on the pitch for 2 minutes and he's earned himself a yellow card. Free kick taken. And again Villarreal attacking the box. Chance for a fourth here. They put it over the bar. Oh my word, Alex Bainer. That's a sitter. That is an absolute sitter. Bainer has knocked it over the bar. It's played across to him by Moreno. Bainer literally just had to get something. Well, he just had to steer it in the net. He tried to side-foot it, and side-footed it well over the bar. With Barcelona come back to snatch a point, Bainer will look at that miss and have nightmares about it. It's Baldi to Rafinha. Rafinha across the box, chested back to Junior Reis. Good defending by Villarreal. Well, handsy flick. This wasn't quite the celebration party he had in mind. Villarreal have played magnificently well here in the Olympic Stadium. Because Barcelona played badly. They've been caught out a couple of times defensively, which happens with Barcelona because they're so full of attacking intent, and that's why people love watching them. Villarreal have played some lovely counter-attacking football. They've caught Barcelona asleep a couple of times. Ball is chipped to the near side. Alejandro Baldi, they're running out of time, 2.5 to go of normal time. Played to the edge, but Olmo couldn't keep it. Reese kicks the ball away, but only finds the Barcelona player once more. Baldi again, just outside the box, plays it to Rafinha on the left side, into the penalty area. Away by Villarreal. Cambuala plays it off Rafinha. And out for a goal kick. Pretty sure it was well, no, it wasn't. It was a corner. Last touch was off Cambuala. And a corner has been given. It's been taken short to Frankie de Jong. Played back to Fermin Lopez. He's tried to get a ball across the box. Cambuala's in the way. Lofted it clear. Last defender is Baldi. All the way back to Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Barcelona will launch another attack. Is this going to be their first domestic defeat of 2025? Is it going to be 5 in a row for the first time for 9 years for Villarreal? They've pretty much sealed Champions League football because Atletico have got a third against Betis. So they're going to finish top 5 for Villarreal. Here is Fermin Lopez. Lopez across the box, fisted away again by Junior Reese, who's had a fine game in goal for Villarreal. Beaten by 2 pearlers, but other than that, he's kept goal really well. All is back in play. Barcelona trying to play a ball through via Lamine Yamal. Cleared over the far touchline for a throw. To Barcelona. See their lead cut to 4 points, but there's only 1 game left. They'll have the trophy at the end of this game. Whatever happens between now and the whistle. It's Baldi, Fermin Lopez. Baldi once more. Are they going to get a draw so that their fans can celebrate with a bit more gusto, perhaps? Lamine Yamal tries to step inside his man. Oh, he's won a free kick. I'm not sure that that's right. I think they just closed down the space in front of Lamine Yamal. And he used the excuse to go down. I don't think Bainer did a lot wrong there, really. I don't. I think he just leant into Yamal, used his weight. But the referee said it's a free kick. And it's a dangerous position, this. It's what? Let's have a look. It's 4 or 5 yards outside the box. It's between the right edge of the D and the right edge of the penalty area. It's probably equidistant. So on the angle, probably 24 yards, I would think. Danny Olmo and Rafinha are over it. It's the left foot of Rafinha! Oh my goodness me! It was just over the top. It's a good effort. It's a bit further over the top than I thought. It's flicked the top of the net, but right at the back. It's probably a foot or so too high, rather than an inch or two too high. So it's a goal kick. We're in 6 minutes of stoppage time, and we've played a minute and a half. Well, Barcelona have been famed for getting some late goals this season. They need another one to avoid defeat in the Olympic Stadium, to spoil their unbeaten record domestically in 2025. Can they find a goal? Forward they come, Hector Fort, Lamine Yamal. running forward. Balance, runs inside. Tries a shot left-footed, didn't have much fizz in that one. Maybe the youngster's tiring. Retrieved it with Frankie de Jong. Inside to Lamine Yamal again. Dinked over the top. Headed behind for a corner by Campuala. It was heading in the direction of Rafinha, and Campuala's head made sure it didn't reach him. So a corner on the left-hand side. To be taken by Rafinha. Both hands aloft. In it comes. It's a long one towards the far post. Hector Fort gets a foot on it, but only puts it in the hands of Rees, who catches it, runs about 4 yards, and then falls flat on the floor, on top of the ball, just to waste some seconds. Don't like goalkeepers doing that, really. Can't really blame him, though. He's in the Olympic Stadium, and his team's beating Barcelona 3-2. This will be the third time in the last 4 visits to Barcelona that Villarreal have left with all 3 points, and they might seal it here. Moreno into the penalty area, good challenge. Nicked it off his foot as he was about to shoot. Barcelona launch a counter-offensive. Dani Olmo storming forward. He was pulled back, that will be a free kick. On the halfway line, just short of it. But of course, the intervention, the cynical foul, you might say, allows Villarreal to get everyone back behind the ball, and the free kick goes astray. It's back in Villarreal's possession. And the yellow submarine looks as if it might be sunk late in the first half, and it's come back in the second. It got itself back in front again. Can they hold on? Here come Barcelona again. Lamine Yamal looks to shrug off his man. He's got a man outside him. Runs inside, got it on his left foot again. I think he's hit his own player. I think his own player got in the way of the shot. Lamine Yamal puts hands to head. He thought that was goal bound. He's hit his own player. And Cannon to safety. Here's Buchanan, whose goal separates the sides as we stand. Tiano Barry tried to play it back to Buchanan, but played it too far in front of him. We played 4.5 of the 6 minutes at stoppage time. Oh, that's a brilliant ball by Fermin Lopez. Great challenge. Brilliant challenge by Logan Costa. Lamine Yamal was threatening to go right through the middle, and the long leg of Costa said, no, you don't, and made the intervention. That's a goal-saving challenge, if ever I saw one. Here's Lamel's previous shot. Yeah, I reckon that was heading in, and it's hit Pau Victor. It's hit him right in the chest. Yamal couldn't believe it. He thought he'd saved a point. Well, they've only got a minute left, Barcelona. Otherwise, they're going to receive the trophy on a day when they've lost. What a brilliant performance, though, by Villarreal. They hadn't beaten anybody above them in the table before today. And now, they may be just about to beat the newly crowned champions. What a moment to pick. They'll be in the Champions League next season. Still a few places in that Champions League to be decided, including Europa League winners. It's the British final.
Sudah berakhir Barcelona melawan Villarreal. Skor akhir 2-3. Kita lihat statistiknya. Yamal masih jadi yang terbaik dengan rating 83. Untuk pemain Villarreal ada Perez Ayoze 78. Untuk statistik utama, penguasaan bola masih dipegang Barcelona 69-31. Ya, Barcelona harus pesta di kandang dengan kekalahan, tapi tetap jadi juara La Liga Spanyol. Terima kasih sudah menyaksikan live ini. Like dan subscribe-nya. Terima kasih.